So yeah, take a moment to make yourself very comfortable. So pillows under head, under knees. If you have an eye bag, you can cover your eyes with that or use like a little hand towel or washcloth to cover your eyes. And it seems really simple, but that actually does give your eyes a message that they don't have to do their job of looking around and scanning your environment. And when the eyes and the muscles around the eyes relax, they send a message to the nervous system to relax as well. So at first, just taking a moment to feel all the places where your body is supported. And with your next 3 exhaling breaths, see if you can surrender a little more completely into that support. And now, again, we're going to work with this progressive relaxation or an adaptation of the progressive relaxation technique to help you settle more and more deeply. So a combination of awareness of breathing and progressive relaxation. So if you would right now, bring your attention to your hands and just sense into your hands wherever they're resting. Maybe feeling the connection between hands and if they're resting on your tummy or on the floor or your bed. So just feeling into your hands. And then next time you breathe in, make fists with your hands and not super tight, but just kind of closing up your hands. And then as you breathe out, let your hands just open in a comfortable way. And do that 3 more times. So on your inhaling breath, bringing a little more tension. So not aggressively, but just kind of making a light fist. And then as you breathe out, allowing your hands to relax just where they are. And doing that 2 more times. So making a fist on the inhale and releasing your hands on your exhale. And then just allowing your hands to be at rest. And now bringing your attention fully to your breath. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. In, out. Nothing to manage or coerce about your breath, just practicing being fully aware, letting your breath totally absorb your attention in and out. And then coming back to the hands, but now we'll do fists and arms. So on your inhaling breath, squeeze your hands and then draw your fists towards your shoulders. And then as you breathe out, open your arms, open your hands, let your arms and hands relax. 3 more times like that. So on the inhaling breath, making light fists, drawing your fists towards your shoulders. And as you breathe out, letting your hands and your arms relax and settle. 2 more times, your own breath rhythm. Again, not making these huge or aggressive movements, but just adding a little muscle tension on the inhalation and then releasing it completely on the exhalation. And then letting arms and hands and fingers rest and coming back to breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And now full awareness of your feet and toes. So noticing what part of heels or feet are resting on a surface. And then on your inhaling breath, maybe curling your toes towards the soles of your feet. But if that causes cramping, you might spread and lift your toes. So that's on the inhaling breath, and then allowing your toes to relax on your exhaling breath. And taking that a few more times. Inhaling, finding just a small amount of tension. Again, we're not being aggressive or forceful. It's not with all your might. It's just bringing a little muscle engagement as you breathe in, and then releasing that as you breathe out. Maybe one or two more times. And then allowing feet and toes to relax. And once again, coming back to your breath. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, naturally, easily. And now taking in toes and feet and legs. And as you breathe in, curl your toes. And I'm going to suggest you draw one knee in at a time. So draw your right knee in as you're curling your toes on that inhaling breath. And then as you exhale, let your right leg extend, relaxing leg and toes. And then as you inhale, drawing left leg in. And then breathing out, allowing left leg and foot and toes to be at ease. And then just one more time each side, inhaling and finding a little increase in tone or tension in that leg. And then as you exhale, allowing it to release and settle heavily back onto the support that they're resting on. And then once again, bringing your attention to your breath. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Natural, effortless breath, inviting your mind to be with the simple sensations of breathing in and breathing out. And now if you would taking your attention to your whole torso and this sense of maybe kind of squeezing your shoulders up and maybe finding some abdominal tone on that inhaling breath. And then as you breathe out, letting your whole torso settle into your surface and taking that a few more times. And the inhaling breath, just finding a slight amount of tension. So not tensing up as much as you can, but just finding some tone, some engagement in the muscles of the belly, the shoulders, maybe the side waist and ribs. And then as you breathe out, allowing that to release the whole torso from neck to tailbone, settling heavily into the support you're resting on. And then allowing your torso to be at rest. And once again, coming back to your breath, this simple sensation, this simple process, breathing in. I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. So this repetition, this coming back to the breath, breathing in, breathing out, saying those words, or even just in and out, this repetition is very soothing for the nervous system. And then your face, on your inhaling breath, kind of scrunching up your face, like lips puckering and eyes squinching closed, like you're kind of pushing towards the middle or towards your nose as you breathe in. And then allowing the eyebrows to widen, the eyes to soften, the mouth to relax as you breathe out. And taking that a few more times on the inhaling breath, creating that kind of sense of squeezing or squinching in your face. And then as you breathe out, allowing that to totally melt. So a lot of times we carry around a certain amount of tension that just escapes our awareness. So sometimes this way of adding more tension helps to bring awareness to the tension, and then on the release, you release not just the tension you created, but some of the kind of tension that you just naturally or habitually carry around can soften as well. So then letting your face relax, and once again, coming to your breath. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. No need to make your breath be any certain way. There's nothing good or bad, right or wrong about how you're breathing. But this awareness of the breath, again, this repetition, this awareness of this simple sensation is soothing to the nervous system. And then if you would, take a couple of breaths where you think of kind of finding all of that tension, whole body, hands and arms and legs and feet and face and torso as you breathe in. And again, gently, not aggressively, inhaling and finding that sense of kind of squeezing in, and then exhale, your whole body releases that tension. And taking that maybe one or two more times. Inhaling, finding a little more holding, a little more sense of muscles engaging head to toe in whatever way that makes sense for you. And the muscles releasing as you breathe out. And then allowing your whole body to settle as completely as possible, surrendering, letting go, accepting that you're completely supported by the surface that you're resting on. And once again, coming back to your breath, breathing in. I'm aware that I'm breathing in. Breathing out. I'm aware that I'm breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inviting our attention to be very simple, very quiet. Just being with these subtle sensations. Breathing in, breathing out. Full awareness on your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. When you find that something else captures your attention for a moment or for a while, simply acknowledge that that's happened kindly, gently. It's just what our minds do. And then come back, breathing in, breathing out. Nothing to manage or fix about the breath, the pacing. Just aware, breathing in, breathing out. And then maybe letting the words fall away and just being with the sensations of breathing in and breathing out with a light, gentle attention. And continuing with this awareness of breath as long as you wish. Thank you for joining me this evening. Hope you have a peaceful rest of your evening.